In Memphis, nothing comes easy, and that's exactly how we like it. This is a city built on hustle, on heart, on grit. And at Carway, our rides are built the same way. Tough, reliable, ready for the grind. No games, no gimmicks, just Memphis-style service. Real, honest, and built on trust. Where grit meets grind, you meet your next ride. Carway, grit, grind, and pink Beetles. In Memphis, we know a thing or two about resilience. From the grindhouse to the Delta, we protect what's ours. But when pests invade your home, it's time to fight back. Grade A Pest knows how to handle what crawls, flies, and bites. With local experience and guaranteed results.
I'm Reggie with Grade A Pest Control. We service the Memphis metro area. That also includes DeSoto and Fayette County as well.
Grade A Pest has the entire Mid-South covered. So if bugs and pests put you to the test, let Grade A solve your problem. Bluff City Media presents The Anthony Sain Show. Stepping up to the microphone is the underground king himself, Anthony Sain. Now, let's get to the show.
What up, y'all? What's going on? This is Anthony Sain, host of the Anthony Sain Show. I'm out here in beautiful Whitehaven, Tennessee. Of course, I'm joined by my man, Kenny Stubblefield, out there in Collierville. Jason Smith out there in Cordova joins me each and every Friday as well. Jason, is this your first time with the new intro? Did we had it last week?
Yeah, we've had it for a couple weeks. Yeah, I've heard it.
Okay, we're a couple weeks in. Then
I think you're much smoother with when you come in. I think you got it down now.
No, what it is, man, like with StreamYard, it has a delay of what you're seeing and when they actually bring you on. So sometimes I'll jump the gun. Most of the time I just kind of take it. I just don't want to be looking stupid on screen, be looking like this right here. But yeah, man. So yeah, for sure, man. But yeah, welcome to the show. Let's get into it, man. We got my guy Jason Smith here. I typically have to rush on Fridays, man. I still have to rush a little bit because Gabe has football practice, but his mom told me he likes to volunteer to do other stuff after practice. I was like, okay, man, so cool.
What a good kid you have, man.
Yeah. They had a big win the other day, man. They beat Houston 30-something to 6, I believe. 36, 30-something. But it wasn't Houston's. I found out it wasn't their varsity team. It was their JV team. So, yeah. But and Gabe said my boy MJ was going crazy, the running back I was telling you about, too. And I'm
the development process.
Yeah, his coaches said he's not on the radar now. He said, but by the time they start playing some of the bigger schools, he said, I guarantee you that he's gonna be on those lists of the best back in the city for sure. But let's get into it, man.
Real quick, did y'all see that, Jason? Did you see the video of that kid from I forgot what high school he's from. It might be over in East Tennessee somewhere. He's a 5-star. Is it Baylor? The 5-star recruit that's going to Tennessee. Did you see? The man looked like a daggum diesel truck already out there.
Yeah.
That's what Sain says this MJ kid's going to look like.
This little dude is the fastest little dude. But Gabe said the kid goes back and forth about whether he wants to focus on track or focus on football, because he's like elite level fast. So.
Yeah,
he's one of those type of
kids.
Oh,
you talking about the speedster? Okay, you got that speedster out there that I saw that night. Yeah, Brother Woods.
Can you make money running track? Like, what is the deal?
His mom ran for public office. Whatever I don't know what MJ's whole name is, but his mom ran for public office. But he's cold as hell. Like he's a beast. Yeah, but yeah, man. Also in high school football news. I'm gonna save my energy on this one because I really don't know enough about this story. But the story about the teenage girl that comes out and tackles a boy in the football game.
Oh, yeah, that happened. Yeah, that happened. Yeah,
that shit was crazy.
Out the stands or right off the side.
Yeah, I'm saying my opinion. I got to see more. I got to see more, bro. I would love to see more video footage. Ironically, that's not showing up. But people were saying that that the black team, if y'all look at the video, that was they were cheating, they were playing dirty. And as a parent of a son that goes to a private school with a bunch of white boys, I've seen the terror of, oh my God, those are black kids. Like when black kids do things on the football field, it looks a lot more violent than when Cody does it, when Connor does it. I'm just saying. I think it might have been a little bit of that was going on, man. When you see these athletic kids doing stuff, I don't know, but I got to see more of the film. But seeing that girl come out there and tackle that boy was pretty wild stuff. But I'm gonna reserve my opinion until I get more information. But right now, I'm just assuming that they just looked real athletic on the field more than anything.
She got charged. She got an assault charge on that young boy.
But they're painting the picture like she was such a good girl, like that matters. Like, okay, that's fine. I mean, as long as we all agree that her running down the field was crazy. Because I've seen situations like that where the person got their ass knocked off their feet. You know what I mean? So, I think that if she was a boy, that probably would have happened. I think they identified that this is a young lady, so they just kind of left it alone. But I've seen situations because that could have went real wrong, bro. Because one thing, you don't know why she was coming out there. She could have come out there with the intention of killing somebody. It could have been, whatever type situation. But yeah, that's wild stuff, man. Wild stuff.
Yeah, man.
High school and middle school football is back. It's wild.
Yeah, for sure, man.
Oh, it's wild out here.
She was 16 years old doing that, right? Wasn't she 16 or something?
Yeah, she was 16.
She's a kid.
She's a kid, man.
Yeah.
She's a kid.
Yeah, shit crazy.
They did something to little Bobby, with the winning the penalty. You saw that penalty flag came down. They did something to little Bobby Davis.
Man, I'll tell you what I know. I've seen the horror and awe of parents when they see black football players for the first time. Like, oh shit, like this is.
I mean, in 2026,
brother, I hear you. But when you go to Tennessee, and you bringing your black team out there, and you out there playing against these white people, they might think everything you're doing look a little dirty because it does. I've seen it.
And you're gonna see more of it too. Where you at?
Exactly, bro. I've seen it, bro. I've seen.
Yeah, playing.
I remember when Gabe and them. When Gabe was playing flag football one year and they had this odd game on the schedule, I was like, who is this team? And it was like some like park team. And it was like sponsored by the police department. It was like a bunch of little boys. Mm-hmm. They were insanely cold, bro. They were so good that they kept getting like blocking penalties called on them in flag football because you're not supposed to shield your flag at all, and they're just instinctive, like they're football players. Like they were like every time you tried to touch them, they would slap your hand down. They kept getting penalties for that, and that's like a horrible penalty. That penalty kills you. I want to say that penalty moves you. It's like a 20-yard penalty or something. So we ended up beating this team, but this team was insanely cold, and everything they did looked intensified because they were that good.
Hey, what if that 16-year-old girl gets a jersey for it, man? What if she had a good form? It's a good form tackle.
Put some pants on. Get your ass out there.
I saw a video. I saw real quick. I saw a video of this girl. She's a security guard at Best Buy. She was this big Samoan chick, and she was stopping a robber. And she beat the brakes off this dude. She got a job with the UFC as a security guard.
For real.
like Goldberg, sparing them like Goldberg.
The internet shrinks the world, bro. Trust me. The internet makes anything you thought wasn't accessible, bro. For real. Oh man, but let's get into it, man. That ain't what we came to talk about today, man.
It's funny though.
We're gonna talk about something that I know the brother beside me could talk about. Normally, when Jason comes on here, we do kind of recap the weekend sports. I think we led off the week, Kenny, if I'm not mistaken, with a conversation about Penny Hardaway and being a Hall of Famer. And we asked the question, what else does he have to do? Because a lot of people say that Penny's got to do something as a college coach to get into the Hall of Fame. But that's a prerequisite that very few other athletes have to do because they're not college coaches. They're not coaches on any level. Their playing days are done, and now they just are what they are. But we've added this stipulation of what Penny Hardaway has to do, simply because he, ends up being a coach. And just looking at the graphic over here, you see the three phases of Penny Hardaway. Of course, he was an elite level college player. He was, of course, a high elite level NBA player as well. And now as a coach, he's a coach with a winning record. A lot of coaches who go and do this, they don't last as long as Penny's been doing this, right? Or they show you early that they're not that guy. And Penny, even though his celebrity may have extended his run, it definitely can't keep him there. And he's been there for a long time at the University of Memphis coach as well. So in your eyes, Jason Smith, is Penny Hardaway a Hall of Famer, and why?
I think without a doubt. And I'll tell you what, we started off the week talking about it too, because remember we were coming off the inductions and watching, and again, it's no disrespect to Amari Stoudemire, but when you're watching a guy who didn't win a championship, but I think more importantly, didn't feel like he changed the game. Love Amari Stoudemire to death. Obviously had a great career, but that's what got us back to, again, when guys like Amari Stoudemire are getting ahead of Penny Hardaway, you just wonder how long is it going to be? When will he ever get in? They have to wait until he's an old man. Penny was changing the game, and I realize what is held against him. We all do is the lack of longevity in terms of his career. But I think what speaks to the respect still for him, that's lasted all these years after his career. The fact that his signature shoe still sells, that the fact that it's still going, the fact that you had, still all these years later, whether you're talking about Shaq or even a Michael Jordan, there is a reverence for Penny and what he was doing in terms of his time in the NBA that is Hall of Fame-ish. It's got Hall of Fame written all over it. And so I think saying my point coming out, and probably y'all's too. I don't think I got to hear you on it Monday, but my point was that we're losing the point with the Hall of Fame. If we're not getting guys like Penny Hardaway in just because they didn't play a certain number of years, whether that's 14, 15, and not 82 games and all these. Penny was changing the game, man. So it's a no-brainer.
Yeah.
And it makes me worry now, because it shouldn't have to be anything he's done with the coach. Saying, you said, he was as good a high school player as he were. He's a blue chipper. You were an All-American in college, right? We're talking about all levels of basketball with Mason, right? All in college, you were an All-American, and then we're talking about a guy that was a two-time, Amari Stoudemire, just a one-time first-team All-NBA player during his time. Had Michael Jordan wearing his shoes, man. So come on, man. Penny Hardaway should have long been in. Tim Hardaway Senior, who I love, who I love, killer crossover. And you can argue, that crossover, what he did changed the game in terms of guys really focusing in on their crossover. But come on, man, Tim Hardaway and Penny Hardaway, if you talk about one point guard over the other, Penny, during his time at his peak, a way better point guard that we thought way more of. And I'm talking about the best of the best. When the best respect you the way they respected Penny Hardaway, bro, you should be in the Hall of Fame. It's a damn shame that he isn't, to be honest with you, already.
Yeah, one of the key words in Hall of Fame is fame, and he was very famous. Like he was a freaking Penny Hardaway, bro. Like that logo to this day is still very, very well known. This is kind of off topic, but have you heard the story of the foam posit shoe? Like how Penny got that shoe to be his? Have you heard it?
No.
Penny had his own signature line, which is the Penny 1, the Penny 2. The foam posit wasn't called a penny. It was called a foam posit, but it had the Penny logo on it.
Yep.
They said that Nike originally had that shoe designed for Scottie Pippen. And Scottie was like, no, it's kind of weird looking. I don't really like that shoe. So Nike kind of just had it sitting up waiting to see what to do with it. And they said that Penny saw it. It was like, what is it? Like he was coming in for a meeting about his shoe. And he said, what's this? And he said, this is the the foam posit. We were about to drop. He's like, well, whose shoe is it? He said, well, it was about to be Scottie Pippen's, but he didn't want it. And Penny was like, shit, I want that mug. He's like, but you already got the shoe. He's like, yeah, I want this too, though. so they dropped it and put Penny's logo on it, and it became, what it is today. Yeah, man. But even with that, even outside of that, all Penny's other shoes sold very well as well, man. So it's crazy.
I have a question for y'all. Like, somebody in the comment section, we talked about this on Monday, and somebody in the comment section, Penny is the only guy from the 1996 Olympic squad that's not in the Hall of Fame. And so I went and looked at the roster, and it's a who's who, right? Obviously, it's the Olympic, the men's national basketball team, like a who's who of guys. Help me understand, was Mitch Richmond that good? Because he's in the Hall of Fame. He's been in the Hall of Fame since 2014. He was on that roster. He is a Hall of Famer. Is Mitch Richmond Like, do y'all remember him being that good?
It's longevity. I mean, Mitch averaged 20-plus points for a long time in this league. And that whole run TMC is in, right? Because you've got Mullen in, you got Mitch Richmond. I just talked about Tim Hardaway Sr. is in there as well. So that whole group is in. A lot of time groups will go in. Because that Shaq and Penny tandem never won a championship, we hold it, we've held it against him that, okay, no, Penny wasn't a part of a championship there. And so that crew didn't go in, obviously. If they had won titles, you wonder about, guys like Dennis Scott and that whole crew, if those teams had won multiple titles, but they didn't. Shaq got them elsewhere. And it's left Penny in a place of limbo, it feels like, without the championships and with the shorter career, to where each year he's getting passed by, man. And it's, at some point, some of the old heads in the league need to step up and say, look, this dude needs to be in. We're putting too many in now ahead of Penny that don't, frankly, should not be in ahead of him. They deserve to be there, but not before Penny Hardaway.
Yeah, Mitch Richmond was cold. I think I would compare Mitch Richmond to like a Donovan Mitchell level player. Like, I think as far as tiers, I think they would be a kind of that's a comp I would put him in, like a Donovan Mitchell level player or whatever. But somebody said with Steve Smith on that team, I think he was.
I'm looking. I can't remember if he was on that team or not. Sorry. Go ahead.
I don't think Steve Smith. I think he was on that team, but he's not an Olympian. But wasn't Penny on 2 Olympic teams? Wasn't he on?
No, well, I mean, Penny was helping train. Remember, as a college player,
I know about that.
Team. Yeah. But I don't. Did he come back and play in what did that 2000? 2000? I'm not sure.
I think Penny was on both of those joints, man.
Steve Smith was not on the '96 men's national team. It was Barkley, Penny, Grant Hill, Karl Malone, Reggie Miller, Shaquille O'Neal, Hakeem Olajuwon, Gary Payton, Scottie Pippen, Mitch Richmond, David Robinson, John Stockton. Freaking awesome team, bro.
Yeah. So, okay. Steve Smith was on the 2000 team then. I think he was. I think Steve Smith was on the 2000.
I'm just going to throw it. Mitch Richmond, never a first-team All-NBA guy. He was 3-time All-NBA second team, 2-time All-NBA third team. Penny is 2-time All-NBA first team, man. 2 times.
Yeah, if Grant Hill is a Hall of Famer,
Come on, bro. Yes.
How is Penny not a Hall of Famer?
Grant is already in. Yeah.
Ain't nobody buying that Grant Hill feline shoe like that, man. Come on, bro. Come on. But yeah, if it's a Hall of Fame, bro, like, it's fame. Like, he's clearly one of the most famous players, one of the most known players, literally of all time, bro.
I've heard people try to
they give Grant those 2 NCAA titles that help his case.
Yeah.
But he was first team just one time. Grant Hill. Penny, 7-time All-Stars. Penny's got 2 of those on him. He took Grant Hill's 1-time All NBA first team. So
I'm gonna tell you when I realized Penny was. I'm gonna tell you when I realized Penny was the star that he was. I had a friend that was from New Orleans, and he came down here way before the Hurricane Katrina, or whatever. But I went to go visit his house, visit his home, visit him in New Orleans. Visit his home he came from in New Orleans, and his brother had like Penny Hardaway stuff everywhere. I was like, oh crap! It was like I was seeing him in another planet. You know what I mean? So yeah, Penny's a real deal, man, and he definitely should be in that Hall of Fame for sure, man. But I'm actually one final question on this, and we'll move on to the next topic, which is also Penny Hardaway related. Do you think the fact that he's a coach is hurting him? Do you think it's the fact that he did get into coaching is hurting him because it's another qualification that he's kind of adding to his resume by default?
I can't help but wonder that if he had the Sweet 16 appearance that he was so close to getting a few years ago with the Kendrick Davis team. Remember, Fairleigh Dickinson had beaten Purdue. If they take care of business against FAU, Penny Hardaway's got a Sweet 16, and possibly more. You'd have played Tennessee in that Sweet 16. I just wonder if that accomplishment, first time for Memphis since 2009, you would have really made some Memphis basketball history, tied it back to those college. If he had gotten that, remember, he's been in terms of a finalist, semifinalist, in terms of getting in. He just hasn't made it over the final hump. If he had that, you wonder if having that sort of, feather in his cap could help put him over the top. But that said, man, we shouldn't still be weighing what he has to do in the coaching game. I do have a feeling folks want to put him in that Patrick Ewing, Clyde Drexler failed.
He's not.
He's not. He is not in that boat, man. And folks shouldn't be waiting on Penny to make some deep run in the NCAA tournament to justify a Naismith Hall of Fame career. He has already changed the game enough. He changed the culture enough. Penny Hardaway should be in based on what he's done already. But
no, I'm saying, like, I agree with you what you're saying.
If he had gotten it, I do wonder, saying but no, I don't think it's going to come down to coaching or anything he does at this point.
Yeah.
We just, frankly, there needs to be a new push to get him in. There needs to be a new push to get him in.
I'm asking, like, do you think the fact that he got into coaching has hurt him? Like the fact that he even opened up that door. You understand what I'm saying? Like if he had never gotten into coaching, would they probably have been voted him in? But the fact that he opened up this new realm of
But you're saying they hold it against him. You're saying what
the
he's
fact
done.
that he even got in that lane. Now
Mean,
we got to see what you do as a coach before we get you. I mean, it seems like it's kind of those two kind of tied together. So yeah,
it's possible. It's possible.
Yeah, for sure. But we're gonna stay on Penny Hardaway as we segment in this first segment. Jason Smith, Ed Scott has some things to say about the coaching version of Penny Hardaway, and he commented on his schedule. I don't have the quote on this. You got the video of this, Kenny?
There's no video, but I can get the quote for you.
Okay, yeah. I know he basically he was saying that like you can't have it both ways, right? Help me out, Kenny. Exactly what he had to say about it. Yeah. I know you guys talked about it already.
Yeah. He says I love my schedule because we play a really good. No, it's Penny Hardaway that said that. Never mind. Let me go back down. Here it is. At Memphis, you should have two ways to make the NCAA tournament. You should be able to make it as an at-large, or you should win the American Conference tournament. If we schedule different, we are selling Memphis short. And he says if we don't play that schedule and you don't got Louisville coming in at home, people don't show up to the games and they say you don't schedule tough enough.
Mm-hmm.
You can't have it both ways in life. You've got to pick a side and you got to stick with it. So either the schedule is too tough, you're going to come watch us play Louisville, and we're going to have to beat those teams or be in those games to make it competitive where you want to stay, or we schedule people that we know we can beat and you don't come out anyway. The city can tell me which way they want it, but I'm going to hold everybody accountable once they tell me that.
What do you think about what Ed said in that quote? He said some heavy stuff, man. He was like, look, y'all, if he had an easy schedule and he was beating all these teams, y'all wouldn't come to the games. So, and that's true, man. Like, that's true. Like, y'all say we got to have a good schedule to come. Y'all give all these reasons why y'all don't want to come to games. So what are your thoughts on Ed Scott being very candid with the fan base about the schedule this year?
I just think that I've loved a lot of what Dr. Scott said, the transparency. I love the all-in approach on football. You're playing UNLV. I just think with where you are in college basketball right now, there's a ton of tradition still with the University of Memphis. You want every way you can possibly get in the NCAA tournament, but you're going up against rosters now that are outpricing you, rosters that are now 20+ million in college basketball. And so here's my point. You can put them all on there, but if you're getting your head beat in by these teams too, nobody's going to come as well. And so there is actually, I do think there is saying a balance to where now you have to work in some gimme games to help get those wins up. A lot of times it helps, especially in this day and age where you're bringing in so many new guys who have come from losing programs, saying if they're getting their head beat in every year in the non-conference, by 2025, how do you teach them how to win? How do you ever get to a point where they're starting to believe? You got, it's a new day now. And I understood that way, this extreme form of scheduling at one point, you loved it because it netted you a 5 seed a couple of years ago. But there weren't 15. Everybody didn't have $15 to $20 million rosters feeling like in terms of those teams that were on your non-conference schedule a couple of years ago. That's what's changed now. And you're working with an improved amount of money, 4.9, as Ed told us, to now $9 million. But it don't match Louisville's 20+ million. It won't match Texas's double-digit millions in terms of what you're playing. And so I think saying, yes, I like scheduling tough, like having all the options, like having a good home schedule, but you have to come back and find a balance, dude, because in this day and age right now, Memphis is getting priced out of basketball. It's unfortunate, but it's just the way basketball is going right now.
Yeah, for sure. Let's show some love to the good people.
I think, real quick. I think
go ahead.
Just my thoughts on it real quick. You can definitely take a Louisville and a Texas and say they got more money, but that's 2 games out of that non-conference schedule. There's some tough teams that are about as comparable to you in that, like a Grand Canyon, if you will. They've got a lot of money over there too.
They just added Grand Canyon to the schedule,
right?
I don't think Grand Canyon's got 9. I mean, Grand Canyon. I don't think they've got investment, but not 9 million. I don't.
It's comparable to a degree, right? But I think you just have. There's a really good chance that they're going to go up against Louisville and they're going to get beat. Louisville's going to be a top 5 team in the country, right? They have the roster to prove it. They have all that. I guess my only concern in terms of the scheduling aspect is if you don't schedule a Louisville and they're available to play, like who do you let's say you beat a team by 20. Let's say you beat a quad 3 team by 20. Does that really help you as much as playing a team like Louisville and strengthening that schedule? I recognize the idea that they could win, or that Louisville probably will win, but Memphis could shock the world too.
You got 70-something teams in the tournament now. Miami of Ohio made it last year not playing anybody. I mean, that you can go that route as well. I know we're talking about all these different ways to make the tournament. It's going to be pretty hard here soon not to make to be sorry enough not to make the tournament. We're taking so many teams in the future. So I just think there's a middle ground. Kenny, I'm not pushing back. You need to schedule tough games. And really, the Louisvilles are the ones I would keep because you've actually got a history there. The Ole Misses and the Mississippi States and Tennessee's, hopefully in the future, the ones I would get back on. But it's adding the Iowa States and the Texases here that felt like doubling and tripling down in a way that I'm not sure you necessarily needed to. So, and listen, this could all end up being the end of Penny Hardaway, too, to be honest with you, if this non-conference schedule is so rough and so tough that it beats them up to a point they can't even compete in the American. Listen, last year's team, it came apart. You're hoping this one doesn't do the point, but if Penny has another season like that, it's the end of him. So we're not even talking about this kind of scheduling for Penny Hardaway. We're talking about what Ed is doing with the next coach. So I just be careful. This is as Hitman has put it, it could be a death sentence here for Penny. With the way this schedule is, brother, this is extreme.
Well, I'm in the middle, and I'll kind of I hear both y'all have different sides, and I'll share my opinion on the whole thing. I think we're also overlooking that, regardless of what their non-conference schedule looks like, they need to go win this conference, bro. Like this conference is not good. I think we said earlier that they're the 10th best conference and ranked to be the 10th best conference in the country. Whether your non-conference is good or not, this team should be good enough to win the conference that they're in. And like I said, this worked. We saw this work a couple years ago, where even though they did win some games they weren't supposed to win, they lost to some teams they're supposed to lose to as well in non-conference, but they were good enough to be the best team in the conference by a mile. You know what I mean? And we had 1 year off where it was a total different situation where they weren't good in non-conference or good in the conference. But I don't think we should assume that's the way it is. I think we should assume that was an anomaly. That was just a pretty bad team. And I think a lot of the reports we're hearing now about the team they got out there is optimism from people who don't really have to be optimistic about this team. There's no incentive to what some of the people are saying about this team. So I would just hope that this team is good enough to be good in the conference. Regardless, they have to be, yeah, for sure. Because if they're not good enough to be good in this conference, what you do in non-conference don't matter anyway. Because no matter what you do, you're probably going to have to win your conference to get in. Because of the type of schedule we play, you're not going to get enough quality wins in the beginning. And still, if you're sorry in the conference, you just sorry. Just like the bugs and pests and all those type of things that might be in your house, they ain't got nothing. They can't do shit. When my guy Reggie Freeman Alexander shows up on the scene, man. He's got 20 years of experience in pest and rodent control. It's a homegrown business from a born and raised Memphian, committed to excellence by applying human and pet-friendly products that are safe and highly efficient to meet your pest control needs. You go to a U of M game, you might see my guy Reggie in that joint. He's a big fan of all the local sports here in the city. Give him a call, 901-628-4867. gradeapservices@gmail.com is the email address. You can shoot him a text on this same number too, man. It ain't just me who communicates with him via text. Anybody who shoots him a text, he will. I've seen people who said, I've never had a phone conversation with him. I shot him a text. He came to my house. I sent him his money, and that was it. Like they never picked up a phone and called him. So that's my guy, Reggie Freeman Alexander with Grade A Pest. If you're looking for a quality used car, I'm gonna wait to go to some Tiger games this year. You might want to get you a new whip or a previously loved whip or something like that from the people at Carway. Finances is available. Got bad credit, no problem. They got you squared away. They can get you in something. Carway, therightway.com is their website. It's not just a website. It's the way they do business. It's located 6154 Summer Avenue. Give them a call, 901-440-8251. And if you're a big-time Barbie fan or a Barbie girl living in a Barbie world, like I love to say, man, how can you not own a pink Volkswagen Beetle, the Barbie's dream car itself? Go grab you one from Carway. The only place in the world where you can get one is at Carway Automotive Group. Also, my guy Antonio Jones, I finally got another appointment. I couldn't get with him Wednesday, Kenny. I got an appointment booked for tomorrow. I'm looking scraggly about the face and about the hair.
What time you got to go tomorrow? What time you got to go tomorrow?
Oh, man. Hey, it's such a much better time, bro. 9:15. 9:15. The last Saturday morning I had with Antonio was at 6 in the morning. So something like that. So, yeah.
You're like, dude, I don't get to sleep in often. Let me sleep in on Saturdays.
Yeah, man. I slept in today for sure. I got some much needed rest for sure this morning. But I will be giving Antonio Jones the master definition tomorrow. And the reason why I'm doing that, Kenny, I got to be looking good for creator conversations tomorrow at the Casa Library, man. Me, myself, Kenny Stubblefield will be in the building at the Casa Library. An event hosted by my man Chris Moore, who y'all saw on the show yesterday. An event put together by Ina Esco. See, Kenny had that joint ready, but I
didn't have it ready, man. I'm sorry.
We'll run it back before the day is over. Y'all been watching it all week, man. But if you are somebody interested in being in the podcasting world, in the sports podcasting world, myself and Kenny will let y'all know some of the secrets, some of the key things. I can't wait to hear this. I can't wait to hear my own damn self talk about this stuff. Definitely can't wait to hear Kenny, because when the both of us come together, we have created a beautiful thing called the Anthony Sain Show in Bluff City Media. And we'll talk about a lot of those dynamics of why we are successful. Chris Moore is going to be the host. It's going to be awesome.
Why they got me poking out from behind Anthony like I'm a keeper, bro? What's going on, man?
I ain't gonna say Could have made you a little bigger there. You do look like a little peeping Tom down there.
Looking like one of the posts on Facebook where it say, like when you see it, it's like some guy behind the camera.
Someone found, where's Waldo? No, let me tell you about this. I had to send, I don't have any good shots of me. Like, I don't take pictures by myself. Like, I'm not sitting there taking pictures. This is a Chat GPT rendering of a picture with me and Tracy.
His wife,
And so I'm like leaned over like this, smiling. Everybody's like, man, you're cheesing so hard. Yeah, I got my wife next to me, bro. Like,
oh man,
she should have more solo shots of you, Kenny.
Yeah. But she should have told it. She should have told Chad to make him full body, and it would have
blown him up.
Would have fixed a lot. Yeah, it would have fixed a lot, man, for sure.
Full body, peekaboo.
Yeah, for sure. But come check us out tomorrow at the Casa Library. I'm really looking forward to this, man. I'm really looking forward to this for sure, man. But it's gonna be good stuff, man. We about to take a break, man. When we come back, it's gonna be more the Anthony Sain Show. We'll see you in a bit.
Tired of the same old fast food? The soggy fries, the frozen flavors, the meals that never quite hit right. Head over to Waldo's Chicken and Beer, where everything starts fresh and flavor comes first. Our chicken is fried in rich beef tallow for that bold, old-school crunch you can actually taste. And don't skip the premium homemade southern sides, fresh greens, hearty white beans, and creamy mac and cheese made to complete the meal. Bring your whole family. There's plenty of space to relax, plus a game room the kids will love. Catch the game on big screens, grab a drink at the full bar, and enjoy happy hour specials every day from 3 to 6, all day on Tuesday and Sunday. Waldo's Chicken and Beer. Real food, real flavor, made from scratch.
In Memphis, we don't just make memories. We make moments. A Memphis-owned brewery where great beer meets great times. Crafted right here for the city we love. Live music, game days, and events all year long. There's always something happening at Grind City Brewing. Bring your crew, bring your energy, and make every night feel like a celebration. Real beer, real Memphis.
If you're sick and tired of being sick and tired, if you think that growing older means slowing down, sleeping poorly, and lacking the motivation to do the things you want to do, then I've got just the spot for you right here in Memphis. At Game Day Men's Health, you're more than just a number. You're a partner in your health journey. From the free hour-long initial consult to comprehensive check-ins along the way, you're in complete control of your health. Offering TRT, weight loss protocols, performance enhancement, and shockwave therapy for musculoskeletal injuries, you can get back to feeling like the younger version of yourself.
At your initial visit, you'll have your blood pressure, PSA, testosterone, hemoglobin, hematocrit, all tested with your results before you leave the clinic. Plus, you have a real conversation with your provider and not just an in and out visit. Game Day can help with muscle pain, joint pain, hair loss, ED, peptides, and more. With 2 convenient locations in the Memphis area, your path to a better life is just minutes away. Call today to schedule your free 101 consultation.
Some dreams don't just come true, they come with 4 paws. At Puppy Dreams, we match loving families with happy, healthy puppies. From playful companions to lifelong best friends, your perfect match is waiting. And with our professional grooming spa, your pup will look as amazing as they feel. Visit Puppy Dreams today and meet the one who's been waiting just for you.
All right, y'all. Welcome back to the Anthony Sain Show. I had another topic I want to talk to Jason about, but we'll talk about it today. We'll talk about it now. My guy Cam Boozer. We talked about this already this week. That Cam Boozer has been doing, getting their summer work in. We got a little clip for those of y'all who have not seen it, but we're gonna have a quick discussion about Cam Boozer and his summer workouts.
He's a machine, bro.
Oh yeah, bro. He's a ball player. He's a ball player, bro.
Like he just makes shots. There's like even as an 18-year-old, 19-year-old rookie, it's like there's not many spots on the floor he can't knock down shots.
We forget that the guy we're watching is about to be the youngest player in the NBA. Like that's. Ooh.
I love, dude. Davion Mitchell had a glow up this summer.
Yeah, for sure, man. I'm really gonna be a Davion Mitchell fan, even though he plays for the team I hate more than anybody.
Ooh,
not more than anybody, but he up there.
Nasty move, bro.
Devin Walker made a comment saying that he doesn't have any wasted energy, like any wasted. Yeah, everything he does seems to be with a purpose. And that jump shot being that nice. From
look at that. That's an NBA vet he just locked down.
Yeah. That is thinking twice in this motherfucker.
Look at him. I don't even know what to do, man. What do I do? Bad defense.
Give it to the Kenny Lofton looking motherfucker.
Yeah. I mean, look at this. Dude, that's a vet move, man.
Really?
Bro. I could watch this. I could watch this.
Mitchell like one of them dudes with hooping running shoes. They'll play all goddamn day long.
With coins in his pocket. With coins in his pocket.
Yeah. Pull all kind of shit out of his pocket. You hold this, bro.
You hear him the whole time. Pockets just clanging around. Just clink, 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 clink. He's just balling out.
Like, bro, why you don't put this shit up? I'm straight. I'm straight. Play with all this shit. Put that shit up, man. Goddamn guns just on the floor, man.
I mean, bro, look at that. That's a Luka move.
All right.
That's a Luka move.
Yeah. And I'm gonna say this, bro. I'm gonna ask this question. It's kind of been somebody put this on Twitter today, and they said, okay, so, and you hear so many different comps, and everybody sounds so convicted with what they say, right? And the guy was like, somebody compared it to Blake Griffin, but the version of Blake Griffin they're referring to isn't like
Detroit
Lob City Blake Griffin. It's Detroit Pistons Blake Griffin, which is he reinvented his game. And then it's like everybody you compare him to what he could be, there's some element of his game that he has that person didn't have. Like somebody said, Chris Webber. I said, damn, Chris Webber is kind of a good comp.
Kind of cold. That's kind of cold.
But Chris Webber was always a 4 or 5. He always played up from the 4 up to 5, and he never was the level of shooter that Boozer is probably going to be real soon. You can kind of create some things. Damn, my wife came to find a motherfucker. Y'all hold on for a minute. I ain't really had time to spend my wife this week, man. Hey, you might go to commercial break right fast, man. Hey, fuck you. But no, yeah, get the reins up in my seat, man. But yeah, I'm about to get about this, but we better wrap this up. But yeah, I don't know, man. I really don't know, bro. Like I have joked when I say that he's Black Larry Bird, but a lot of his game is Larry Bird-esque, in my opinion. But I think to me, I think the best comp that I've seen for him is also one that I said before I heard anybody else say it is somebody else might have said this, but he's a high BBIQ Paolo Banchero in my opinion. I think that's really what he is.
I think coming in,
you want to compare him to somebody that didn't play 50 years ago. I think that a high basketball IQ Paolo Banchero is who he is.
He's just a much more polished offensive player than Paolo Banchero is, right?
Yeah.
Like much more polished offensively. And
because a lot of comps that you hear about him, if that guy, if you add that or make that guy with that, they're not that guy anymore. Like people are saying he's Al Horford. Like, no, it's not Al Horford. Like they're saying he's Kevin Love with this. I'm like, okay, but I could see Paolo be a little smarter. You know what I mean? So I don't know. I'm saying it might be a horrible comp, man. But yeah, but even like Meeks is saying Kevin Love. Like how? Like I don't remember. I remember Kevin Love being I might totally be wrong. What I remember Kevin Love being.
In Minnesota, Kevin Love was the dude. Like Minnesota,
he was kind of a do everything type dude. Huh?
Man, he was everything. Yeah, he was nasty.
Yeah,
he was nasty.
Yeah, man. But I'm just excited to see what he's going to be.
He went and got a ring in Cleveland and did his thing over there. But like, man, when he was in Minnesota, that dude was cold.
Yeah. But I'm super interested in seeing what he's going to be.
But this is true too. He didn't have.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He didn't handle the ball like this.
Yeah, he didn't have ball skills like Cam Boozer has. Like we didn't even play the whole clip, but there's clips of him taking legit NBA vets off the dribble and like bodying them and moving them and like having wiggle to his game already. Like it's a skill wise, bro. It's a different level with Cam Boozer. Like he's got skill that you're not supposed to have this early on.
Yeah. What if we look up and the Grizzlies play him like a poor man's LeBron, like where he's like a wing, like with the ball in his hands? Oh my God. What if he back race to be in that, bro? Because in high school, that's what he was, bro. In high school, I remember somebody was saying that Cam was a point guard in the chat. I was like, all right, man, shut your ass up. Like, what are you talking about, bro? Like, I was like, you're talking about his brother. Like, but what if like he migrates into being that type of player? Like, not where he's like a point guard where he's bringing the ball up and down the court, but he's running the offense, not at the top of the key, but he's initiating the offense. Like, what if he turns into being that type of guy?
I saw multiple moves in that clip where he was Luka Doncic. He looked like Luka Doncic.
I've heard people say that like he might be Luka.
He had that Luka that take it to the basket, bump, and then step back. Like,
well, he said Cade Cunningham was one of his favorite players. He said Cade Cunningham was one of his favorite players, bro.
I'm just saying, like he might not have the range to shoot like Luka does, but in terms of like moves to the basket, he plays like Luka to me.
Man, bro, I'm so ready for this season.
I need to see his vision. I'm
so ready for this season to start.
But my God, this dude is, I'm telling you, it's unreal. Like how gifted he is already.
And I'm gonna say this, bro. I know I've kind of gotten the rep as being the guy who's totally shitting on the last gen era. But I will say that there were certain things in that era that we were conditioned to think were okay that we should not have thought were okay. And the latest one is that these dudes don't work out with other basketball players.
Like the Grizzlies made them not work out with other basketball players.
Whoever started that shit, no, that was never the case, bro. These dudes, and the fact that we had John and Jaren that entire time, and we never saw those two dudes working out together is, no, bro, that's not okay, bro. And the fact that you know that Boozer and said either have or going to hook up and be getting it in this summer, you know that's going to happen, bro. You know that's going to happen. And I think if Edie was healthy right now, all three of them would be somewhere getting it in for sure and getting chemistry with each other. But
what if this is it? What if Detroit Blake and Luka had a love child, got together and had a love child?
It is. It is, man. Yeah. So basically, he's Larry Blurred, like I said.
Larry Blurred. Yeah. Tiger Grizzly says, I think offensively he'll be great. Defensively against bigger bigs like Paolo, that will be a learning experience. Like it is for everybody, though. Like they're like this is NBA bigs we're talking about. Like dudes are gonna score, but I'm telling you, I will.
He's saying that Paolo had problems guarding those guys. But I think that Boozer shows more effort to be a defender than Paolo does as well.
Right. That's you saw him. There's a clip of him playing against Cade and him flipping his hips multiple times in that one. I'm telling you, one of the with NBA guards, especially guys like Cade, especially guys like the guys that can handle the ball that have physicality to them. The main goal as a defender is just to get them to stop their movement, right? Like, can I stop you? Can I make you change directions, right? Like, take something away and make you change directions. And I saw him do it 3 times in one play against Cade Cunningham, who is going to be more than likely a guy that will be competing for MVPs in the league soon, right? So I think, yes, there's going to be moments where you go, this guy just got out physical. He just got out physical by Paolo. He got out physical by these guys. But I don't think you're ever going to see him just get torched defensively.
That's the thing too. If he's a guy who can step out and guard on the perimeter, if he's a guy that can hold his own against high level offensive players on the perimeter, right? That really it changes everything. Shout out to the thumbnail, but yeah. But I mean, it changes everything though. Like, because you can run. Because if Cam Boozer is your 4 and he can guard the perimeter, and especially if he can do it at a high level, or if he's a guy that can really hold his own, who your 3 is, it can be a GG Jackson because he can take that man, and GG can take the 4 and whatever. GG just has to be stronger. But if your starting lineup is going to be one of, I don't think GG starts. I'm not saying I'm against GG starting, but I don't think GG starts regardless. But if your starting lineup, if your 3 is Jeremy Grant or Jalen Wells, which is probably what it's going to be. Wait, say what now? Yeah, it's going to be one of those 2. Yeah, I'm saying if that's what you're doing, and you got Coward at the 2, like you can if Boozer can defend, you're going to be nasty on defense. Like, for real, you're going to be nasty, bro.
You got Zach Edey behind him.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying. If that's your lineup, you're going to be nasty. I thought about that today too, because I really think they're trying to find minutes to get. Damn, it's almost a thing of whose minutes does Isolo value more, Cam Spencer minutes or GG Jackson minutes? Because I think all those things determine your lineups, right? Because if you want Cam Spencer to get a lot of minutes, that means that you're going to put Jalen Wells in as your backup 3. Right. And you have Cam as your 2, right? But if you want GG Jackson minutes, that means that Jalen slides down to the 2 and GG is your 3. You know what I mean? Because it's one of those. What they do with Jalen Wells kind of determines a lot of stuff as far as Cam Spencer and GG Jackson's minutes, for sure. I think both of them are going to play. I think both of them are going to play relatively a lot. I think both of those are going to be. I think you're going to play at least 11 guys. And I think that GG and Cam Spencer are going to be in your 11-man rotation. But I think that matters what they do.
It's such a good problem to have. Like, it's such a good problem to have, and
because I'm gonna tell you, the biggest problem we have is that Jeremy Grant monks up a lot of stuff on this roster, but he also makes a lot of stuff easier on this roster too. Yeah, because he's a guy that can play at the 3, at the 4. Jeremy Grant is going to be scoring anywhere between 17, 20 points a game, and he's going to be shooting around 40% from 3, and he can defend. Like, just having a spare one of those is going to be crazy because we ain't really had one of those. And now we got one who's been doing it for a long time in the NBA. So
who's a vet in this thing.
Yeah, right? Stuff like that, bro. Like, when you just start like crunching numbers, like having Jeremy Grant on this team is going to pay a lot more dividends than a lot of fans are, just because you trade him for a job. But I think a lot of fans don't even understand that he can really change a lot. And that also makes me think that Ty Jerome is going to start too, because if you start Ty and you bring Scotty off the bench, if you're running the backcourt of Scotty and Cam, Scotty can cover the weaknesses that Cam has on defense. So, and then in the starting lineup, you got Said and Ty to counteract each other as well. So.
And I think the weaknesses that you talk about, even with Cam Spencer defensively, what I view it as is more so when you bring in a Cam Spencer, schematically you can change things up and hide some of those weaknesses. But one of the things you'll never have to wonder about with any of these dudes on this team is something that Chris and Vaughn talked about on the No Bluffing show this week, is that you don't have to worry about them ever not giving it effort. They're always going to give effort. Cam might get bodied a few times.
And shooting. There are so many dudes that can knock down open shots on this team, bro. Like, for real.
You're never going to have to worry about them not giving maximum effort at all times. They're always going to fight. And Man, I'm excited, bro. I am. This team is going to be so much better than I think people give them credit for. Like, I can't wait to see it.
Yeah, man, I'm ready to see these boys play ball, man. I'm excited about what these dudes could be this year for sure, man. Let's show a couple more love to the people that show love to us. Waldo's Chicken and Beer, man. I was out there last night. I had a great time at Waldo's, as I always do. You'll have a great time as well, even if you just come to get something to eat, man. They got a made-from-scratch kitchen. Nothing's frozen. They got all fresh food. It's a great spot for families because of that game room, the full bar, and TVs for the full family experience. All their fried food is fried in beef tallow instead of oil. Kenny, I showed you the picture yesterday, man. I came in a little early. I was hungry. I said, "Can I get a side of potato wedges before I get started?" I thought they were gonna give it to me in the to-go box. They gave it to me in the little metal tray. I love the metal trays. The metal tray with the wax paper on top of it. Hey, I feel like there's a premium eating I'm doing right there, man. And I took a picture of it.
Sunlight was hitting it perfect.
The sun was hitting that beef tallow, man. Oh my god! Oh, bro, on my camera, I can make that bug still show up, man. Let me go on my photos real quick. But go to Waldo's Chicken and Beer, man. Y'all know why they got get this shit, bro. Wedges. Hold on. I don't know if it's coming through, man. Look at
it's coming through. Look at that. Oh man.
Oh my god. Incredible, bro. But yeah, I had those yesterday. They got premium southern sides like greens, white beans, macaroni and cheese. Happy hour drink specials all day, Tuesday and Sunday. And every day from 3 to 6. They're located at 2200 North Germantown Parkway, 901-716-0032. Call them about catering. Think about getting them catered for your local business, whatever you got going on. Yep. But open Sunday through Thursday from 11 to 9, Friday through Saturday from 11 to 10. That is Waldo's Chicken and Beer. Also, Puppy Dreams, my people, man, the good people at Puppy Dreams. My dogs out there at Puppy Dreams. The puppies make life better, man. They got actual puppies in the Reese model showroom to choose from and get to know before purchasing. Typically, when you buy a dog, that's not something you get to do. You don't get to spend time with the dog. Yep. You can come up there at Puppy Dreams, and the dog may make a sneeze. And I'm telling what you might got going on. So come bring your ass up there, man. Spend some time with the dog, man. They got a full service grooming salon inside as well. They got a 1-year warranty and when financing is available. All their puppies come from USDA certified breeders. Check them out at 1740 North Germantown Parkway. Give them a call, 901-763-8523. Let them know you're coming. Don't just pull up talking about you want to spend some time with little mutton chops, man. You got to say, hey, I saw mutton chops on the website, man. Can y'all put me down for 3 o'clock to come spend some time with mutton chops? I don't know where the fuck I got mutton chops from, but we riding with it.
Let's do it.
Monday through Saturday from 10 to 7. Get us puppydreamsmemphis.com. Also, man, Paradise Cafe, they showed us some love. And this is what I love about what we do, man.
I do too, man.
When you got a show where part of our show job is to market your brand, and your brand takes our segment that we do where we marketing you and then put that on your marketing to market us is crazy, bro. I love the relationship we have with our sponsors, man. And then I was making jokes that a lot of people might have been offended by. They don't care because they put it out there. They say this is good stuff. I love it, bro. They put out the clip, and when we joked about all the white women coming in and looking alike, and I can't tell one from the other, but they do. Like that's real though, bro. Like I was kind of amazed that they were able, because I can't tell the difference between none of these women, but they do all of them by name, bro, for sure.
Hey Chelsea. Hey Karen.
Yeah,
hey Renee. Hey, and they loved it. This is why I love the sponsors that we have, because man. They could have been like, "Oh, we're not going to post that," but they posted it and ran.
They posted it, and I got to go back and see what the people are saying. But I think it was fucking awesome, bro. It brings attention to us. It brings attention to them, and I love it, man. And I've seen a couple people in our comments. Maybe I should reach out to your bro. I would have got these sponsors, bro. These people know who I am, bro. They know how I get down. This ain't. I don't work for 92.9. Like I ain't got whatever sponsors they gave me. Like no, bro. Like good luck with that shit, man. Because the people who do this, they know how I get down, and they know we're gonna represent them well, man. But Paradise Cafe, get with them today, bro. They've been, like I said, they treat you like family. They're gonna call you by name. After the first time, they're gonna know you by name. Trust me. They're located in the Regalia Shopping Center. It's a family-owned and operated restaurant since 2001. They do the things they have to do to ensure that you're getting the highest quality of food. Get with them. There's Paradise Cafe. Visit the website, paradisecafememphis.com. They're open 10:30 to 2:30 Monday through Saturday. Give them a call, 901-821-9600. And also, man, we changed the mood. Yeah, we changed the mood right fast.
Change the mood. Let's get the mood right.
If you got to, pull my screen up. Yeah, pull that screen up for me, bro. Yeah, if you look, if you're looking to put the spark back. into your love life. Well, look no further, man. Adam and Eve Memphis is a spot. They got what you need.
I got tingly on the inside, man.
You don't need to get down. You don't need to get tingly in or out.
That voice got me tingly, man. What's up?
Nah. You let your wife call you there, man. Nah, don't get tingly off of me, mama. I ain't got nothing for you. But Adam and Eve Memphis, that's what you need. Yeah, you might need to go to Adam and Eve immediately. Go on up the street.
Yeah. Hold on.
Adam and Eve immediately, motherfucker.
Let me call Adam and Eve real quick. Set up an appointment.
If I got you tingling, motherfucker, y'all overdue. But they got what you need to reignite the flame. The upscale store offers products for men, women, and couples. Shop locally. It's 2382 North Germantown Parkway and start your adventure tonight. The MemphisAdamEveStores.com. They're over from 10 to 10. Like I said, if I can just get started at 10, it's going to be a short night. But I'm going to get on in there around about 3 or 4.
Get about 3 or 4. Yeah, you got to prep now at this point, right?
Yeah, man, for sure. For sure, man. I might buy something tonight for tomorrow. So that might work out. But it open on Sunday from 12 to 7. So that's my kind of time right there, man. But give them a call. I don't know what you got to call them for, but give them a call. 901-582-8313. That is Adam and Eve Memphis. We got one more thing to talk about real quick, man. Just want to give a shout out to my girl Angel Reese, man. My girl Angel Reese. She had a tough night the other night, Kenny, where she missed the game winner, and of course, all the me-bounds people came out, and she's not a star, and this is Caitlin's league, and of course they lost to Caitlin and them or whatever, but she is bounced back. Yeah, for sure. I've been trying to get a joke in about my guy T Grizzly all day.
Oh, yeah, you know, the Yin Yang twins.
Where do you see my Hey, I thought that was a wild.
Hey, little girl, how you doing? Right?
Sit over here. The mother had a song called "Wait Till You See My Dick," bro. What the fuck? I think that's where the dick pic phenomenon came from, bro. I think we have to credit the Yin Yang twins for making bugs feel like they need to send a dick picture to somebody, bro.
All I know is, man, if you want to get white women going crazy on the dance floor, just throw in from the window.
Bro, but imagine, hey, bro, there's so many things that were acceptable in the late 90s when those songs came out, man, that are not acceptable no more, bro. Like
sweat drop down my ball.
No. Like imagine having a song where you're having a conversation with a woman and you end the conversation with, but wait until you see my dick. Well, it was nice getting to know you, and I got this, I got money, you know. I'm gonna do all this, but yeah, wait till you see my dick, bitch. I'm gonna give you another one, bro.
It's so crazy.
There's a song that starts off and goes like do 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 do. Baby, we will grind it. You know what?
Oh yeah,
we know that song, right? But the song starts off saying, "What if I told you I was hard right now?" Like, bro, what in the world? Then the whole song is about being rocked up on the dance floor. Imagine how a dude would get destroyed if somebody put a video online about, I was in the club last night, the dude's dick was hard. Like, that dude would get his ass clowned. But next came out with a whole song about that. And it was like, baby, we're going to cry. With the club vibe.
I'm so excited.
I like try, but I can't
hide it.
You would have got your ass. If that shit came out, it's like, man, what the fuck weird ass nigga sing about getting hard in the fucking club, bro? That shit was. But Angel,
when I actually listened to those lyrics, I was like, what?
What if I was hard right now? Like, bro, what?
Girl, you know
I try, but I can't find it. I've been dancing real close. The best of you making it hard for me. Come on, bro.
We're making Tiger Grizzly uncomfortable, man.
Hey, bro. Tiger Grizzly, you don't get hard, bro. Come on, man. Hey, bro. Don't get caught up in the narratives. It's just a narrative, bro. But no, bro, for real. Like, that shit that came out in the late 90s, bro. That shit could not come out today, bro. Like,
I feel
bro,
bad. I feel bad. Angel's on the screen while we're doing this, man. Sorry, Angel.
Oh yeah, my bad. My bad. Salute to the queen, Angel Reese, man.
That's my fault.
Let's get back. Then the girl says, "See a little poke coming through on you, and girl, I know you felt it, but I can't help it." Come on, bro, that's insane, bro. That's insane.
Oh,
but that shit would not fly. If somebody came out with that song right now, but like, get these weird ass niggas out of here, bro. Like, why y'all singing about? Like, I've been in clubs, man, and been damn near like, doing all kind of shit with girls on the floor, like grabbing a mad ass. But I ain't never in my life got hard in the club. But that shit is insane, bro.
Oh, that's wild.
That shit is insane, bro. The motherfuckers singing that shit like it was shit to do. But anyway, bro, hey.
It's an example of if you got a good voice, you can sing anything, and it sounds good. People are gonna like it.
If you go back and listen to some of your favorite artist songs, there was a lot of gross, like PDF type stuff, all kind of crazy, man. Belle Biv DeVoe had a song that was out of bounds, bro. I'm not even gonna say the words to it, but bro. And I was like, bro, what in the hell? But yeah, go ahead, bro.
I saw R. Kelly live show over in South Africa. I was watching. Did you see that video where he's like, "Give me your passports, sign your papers, come and be with me," and he's doing it in this super nice, and all the girls are like, "Oh!" And I'm like, bro, he's trying to traffic you.
Right. Sign your papers.
Get your passport. I'm like, what? Like what? He's trying to traffic you. Like that's what is going on. And the ladies are like, oh!
Hey man, I gotta go, man. Hey, but shout out to Angel Reese. I'm gonna tell you what she did last night, Kitty. She did something historic. She became the third player in WNBA history, man, to record a 20-point double-double on 100% shooting. There were no rebounds at all. Every rebound was organic, bro.
To America.
You want to come to America? It's crazy, man. Man, it's sick. She broke her own offensive rebound record, Kenny, and added on to her 25th double-double of the season. At this point, only Alyssa Thomas has more double-doubles with 28.
Yep.
On top of that, she became the first player in league history to have 15 points, 5 boards, 5 assists, and 100% field goal percentage in the game's first half. Yep. She had all that going at the half. And they're doing it at the right time. The playoffs are coming up pretty soon, if I'm not mistaken. Bro, that first round matchup, it looks like it's about to be lining up between them and the Fever. It's going to be off the goddamn chain. I'm about to take my ass down there.
You going to go? You going to try to get over there to one?
I might do that, bro. I might do that, though, for sure.
Hey, well, they got a game tomorrow against the Phoenix Mercury. That's a hard word to say. Mercury. How do you
Phoenix Mercury? Yeah.
Thank you. Shout out to FanDuel, official sportsbook of the Anthony Sain Show and Bluff City Media. We got a little same game parlay for tomorrow night game. Tomorrow night, Dream versus the Mercury game. Same game parlay. Atlanta Dream. If you hit the money line, they are minus 215 favorites. Angel Reese points, rebounds, assists over 32.5. Alicia Gray points, rebounds, assists over 25.5. That'll net you plus 342. $10 wins you $34.28, baby.
Yeah, for sure. Get with that for sure. Oh, also on that next song, he said, I wonder if she could tell I'm hard right now. That's how the song starts off. He says, when it goes, dun, 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 he said, I wonder if she could tell I'm hard right now. Like, yeah, bro, it's some sick shit. But anyway, bro.
Hey, real quick before we get out of here, we showed y'all the shirt yesterday. We got some merchandise over at bluffcitymedia.us for the Anthony Sain Show. We got some hats over there. We got a bunch of shirts. We got a bunch of new stuff coming. Like this is just kind of a little taste, if you will, of what's over there. But go check out bluffcitymedia.us.
See, I need that hat. My own goddamn so the one on the left. I need that motherfucker.
Yeah, man. That thing is fire. It's a trucker hat. We can make that if you want it in a snapback. We can do it in whatever. Y'all let us know what you want over there. We got the Sain Gang shirt. We got Anthony Sain Show merchandise. Y'all check it out. It's merchandise. It's too hot for the radio, baby.
Yeah, get too hot for the radio, man. Quit bullshit.
Hey, also, real quick before we get out of here, check out our new. We just partnered with a company called Bluff City Plays. Come check it out. Hit that QR code. It'll get you signed up over there. In our Discord, there's a monthly subscription and a yearly subscription to be a part of it. But man, I'm telling you, I recognize gambling is is up and down, right? Like super up and down. So we're
Your
not
boy
over
getting
here.
that money, though.
So we're not telling you that you're never going to
Boy
lose
getting that
money, right? But
Yeah.
I'm telling you, the dudes that are the cappers that are in the Bluff City Plays Discord channel that you can sign up for, it's like $15 a month, bro. They're making that hand over fist like in one bet. Like it's crazy stuff that they've got going on over there. I'm not telling you you're going to 100% bet anything like that. Gamble responsibly, have a good time, join the community over at Bluff City Plays. Really, really good dudes over there. Excited to have them on board. Also,
I ain't did it yet. I'm doing that shit this weekend though, for sure.
Yeah. Also, check out the Bluff City Beat. Sign up for that. Free. There's no subscription cost for that. Hit that QR code. Put your email address in. It'll be in your inbox.
Yeah, for sure, man. We about to get about this joint. For Kenny Stubblefield, this is Anthony Sain. It's been a great week. We'll see y'all next week, and we out.
Thank you for watching the Anthony Sain Show. If you enjoyed this episode, leave a rating and review wherever you download your podcasts. Also, like and subscribe to Bluff City Media's YouTube page. We'll see you back here next time.